Saints Row reboot came out 6 months ago, and I still have this very bad, horrible, just old nasty taste in my mouth because of what this game did to the once great series. Whether that is because of the way they handled the whole Saints Row situation, your Saints Row reboot situation, with the story being blah, with the horrible mechanics, all of that stuff, broken gameplay, whatever, you can make your pick. Or whether it is because the community manager, how they handled the criticisms of this game, you can take your pick. All I know is that my mouth tastes like shit because of this game. But what might not surprise you is that after 6 months, this game is still broken. If you hop over on Twitter here, we can see that last week, the Saints Row page went ahead and put out this little tweet here to celebrate Chinese New Year's. To celebrate the Chinese New Year, the Year of the Rabbit outfits, collectibles, and emotes can be found in the latest update. Hop to it. Plus, we have released a small patch that further addresses stability and co-op. Check out the patch hub for more details here. More updates are coming for the roadmap and further improvements, so stay tuned. So we click here, we can see over here, we can see exactly what this stuff is here. So right up here, we have this little, I guess you can say, right up. All they're saying here is that, oh, thank you for the support. We are so glad that so many people, that the whole 1,000 people that are still playing the Saints Row are with us and showing their support to us. All that bullcrap, you have heard it before. They're trying to make it sound like there's a bunch of people playing this game when there really isn't. So here you can see the cosmetic stuff. We're not going to read through that because that's not really the point of this video. Instead, we're going to get down to the bug fixes here. So we can see the general bug fixes. Fix the crash when shooting the Pangnus Anxious Dell through the Crantum Aperture skill. Fixed a potential drop in frame rate on the PS5 during the side hustles riding shotgun Davy. But what I want to get down to here is the co-op, because this is a big problem that this game has been having since it launched, was that the co-op never worked. So we can see the fixes they did for the co-op here. Fix the crash that could occur after destroying the statue in the mission Severance package. Fix the crash that could occur when customizing Gabriel's car in the mission Nina's car. Fix the crash that could occur while bringing student to the radio tower near Old Town. Fix an infinite load that could occur when the host would reach a climate while the client was on the railing to join screen. Oh, cinematic, sorry. Fix an infinite load that could occur when starting the cinematic for Saints Tower. Fix an issue where the host was unable to invite players to the Xbox system UI. All of this co-op stuff, all these bugs, even in general, they should have been fixed before this game even launched. There is no acceptable reason why the game launched in the state that it did. I just don't get it. Like, for a game that is Saints Row, right? The Saints Row reboot, it's not a big game. Let's be honest here. It makes it look like it's big, but it's not a big game. The open world, it's a dead open world is what it is. They should not have been having this much problems with it. The only thing I can think of, and this is the direction I'm leaning towards, is that the developers absolutely had no skill. They had no skill whatsoever to be working on this game to fix these issues, especially since 6 months after it came out, people are still having these very issues. Now, if we go back over to the Saints Row Twitter page here, we can also see what some other people are saying here about some more issues they're having. Still waiting for the challenge progression to be fixed on the PS5 so we can actually play through. And this is another thing that has been broken since the game first came out. It was the challenge progression over on the PS5. I've read multiple times of people who are not able to continue with the challenge stuff because it has been broken. Like, how is this acceptable? And of course, you have the Saints Row with the Saints Row page replying with a generic response. It's being looked at. Please submit any issues you have here. It's been being looked at for 6 fucking months. That is how ridiculous all of this stuff is. Didn't fix the car I need for the garage. Not spawning. Nothing for the Ring It challenge then. Once again, that's another thing that's been broken, was the Ring It challenge. I bought a season pass. What the hell is in it? All this will be revealed soon in the Saints Row roadmap. We can't say any more than that right now. And this is where my big problem comes in with this game, all right? The game's broken, whatever. It's still playable somewhat, at least now. I will say that. I gotta give them credit where credit is due, all right? So it's still playable. So even if you spend $70, at least you can still play the game. At least you can still experience the really shitty story that it has. But for the people that bought the Saints Row Reboot expansion pass, they still have no fucking clue what they actually bought. Because Saints Row, Deep Silver, Volition, whatever, they haven't come out and actually said what's in the expansion pass. This is what they said. They haven't clarified, I should say. The Saints Row expansion pass gives access to 3 expansion episodes. With each expansion, new areas of the game world are opened up, featuring a wealth of new gameplay content to discover, including new missions, new enemies, new diversions, new weaponry, new vehicles, and customization options. They paid $30 for this, and they still don't know the DLCs they're getting. Now, Deep Silver Volition, they have always said that this will be revealed during the roadmap. Well, the roadmap was supposed to come out a couple of months ago, I believe. It's still not out. I don't know. I can honestly see them not getting anything. I can see that if they're either not going to get anything or they're going to get something that is completely half-assed, something that is completely horrible. Say that for a couple of reasons. One of which is the reason I mentioned before, is because I do not think that these people, that the developers that are working on this game, that are working to fix this game, actually has the skills to be working on video games. To prove my point there, all you gotta do is look at the launch of this game, right? Look how buggy it is. I do not think that they would be able to give us 3 expansion episodes made in this world that takes place in this open world. I did the air quotes there, open world, in case you didn't see, without actually breaking more stuff. And the thing is, if these expansion episodes do come, they're going to be broken, right? Like, look at the past history. That's all I need to say about that. I think this whole situation, I think it is absolutely horrible. I can't wait to see the roadmap, though, because I want to see what the Saints Row Reboot, what the Deep Silver Volition thinks that they can accomplish in the future. Because I can tell you right now, they're not going to accomplish almost any of that stuff. The fact that 6 months later, this game is still broken, people are still having issues with problems they were having upon the launch of this game. Frankly, you can say that these are game-breaking bugs, as they stop progression in some parts. They stop people from getting certain trophies, certain achievements. All that stuff is absolutely ridiculous, and it should have never happened in the first place. Shame on you, Deep Silver Volition. You are a horrible company. Your employees, well, it's the employees, some of your employees, they're not exactly good people, and it's clear that you stand by shitty products, shitty employees, and you always think that the customer can go fuck themselves. In case you guys didn't know, I'm Gamer Geek. Stick around this long, why not hit that like and subscribe button, because it really help a fella out. Hope all of you guys have an amazing and wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.